Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Robbie Tats again. I haven't made a video in a while, but I'm making a video today. I want to tell you about the time I had sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis, night terrors, whatever you want to call it. That was one of the craziest stories in my life. I remember one night I was with an ex, and she dropped me off, and I don't know, I had a feeling I didn't want to be alone. And she dropped me off at this spot that I was staying at because I was on some bum shit back in the days. And so I got dropped off and I slept on the couch. And I remember in the middle of the night, a darkest shadow came from the darkest corner, and it sat on my chest, and it told me, bro, this was like dead serious, maybe about 13 years ago, 12 years ago. And I sat in maybe 12, 11. It sat on my chest, the shadow, and I couldn't move. I remember I was fighting. I don't know if everybody's sleep paralysis story was similar or not. Night terrors, whatever you want to call it, through a science perspective or a spiritual perspective, whatever. I sat there with my chest and I couldn't move. I remember I was begging to move and I couldn't. And the entity, it felt like an entity, so I'll call it entity, sat on my chest and told me, yo, I'll give you everything you want in the world. And at that time, I was going through something, a personal issue where I was having issues with seeing my daughter at the time. So I think, about 12 years ago, 11 years ago. Sat on my chest and told me, I'll give you everything you want in the world. All I ask is if you kill your brother, in the words that he speak. At that time, my older brother was really into the gospel, really speaking, and I said no. And I started to pray. I don't know when he said that, I started thinking that one prayer my aunt taught me when I was a child. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. I started saying that prayer. And when I said that prayer, or I was thinking that prayer, because I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything, I said no, and I started saying that prayer. That the entity came from off my chest and went back into the darkest corner. I swear I didn't want to sleep again in that fucking place again. But I was on some bum shit. I had no place to go. But that's when I started to pay attention to prayer a lot more, and how powerful prayer could be. So that was a crazy experience and shit. So what I want you guys to do is protect yourself anyways, whether you pray, sing, draw, whatever. God gives you a tool. Everybody has a tool of greatness, but not everybody doesn't like their own gift. They want to copy somebody else's gift. Whatever makes you special is what makes you special. You know what I'm saying? Use that gift. Praise that gift. And I'm not saying here to sit there and pray. Whatever you pray to, but whatever you're gonna whatever struggle you're gonna fight, that's gonna be cool. Because once you get to that point of that fear, because I was fearful for my life, of that entity sitting on my chest was the worst, scariest shit I experienced. But once I learned that prayer scared the entity, that's what I'm gonna bond with my prayer. I'm gonna start using my prayer. If you guys don't believe it, that's cool. But every people that say that there are, let me see how I gotta be careful how I say this, because everybody be mad sensitive and shit. If you're scared of sleep and you're scared of the dark, change your walk. Change the way you think things, man. You ain't gotta prove shit to nobody. Your relationship with God or the divine or the universe is different, then everybody just honor it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you want your lover, partner to praise you, and they want you to praise them or whatever. Don't hit God or Jesus or whatever you want to pray to, Krishna, whatever you want to pray to on booty call hours. You got to have that relationship with them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, we don't praise love the way we're supposed to. We don't show love. There's 5 different languages of love. I suggest that anybody should read that fucking book or read about the 5 languages of love before you get in a relationship. All right? Hope you guys like this video. If you want more, hit me up. I love y'all, every single one. Bye.